Alright, I am back. Time to get back into the game. Do I... Okay, so first of all, did we get all the automation stuff sorted here? To control... Yeah, disabled by automation grid. And then... This just has hydrogen in it. This is properly detecting, well, it should be detecting if we ever see any oxygen here. Shouldn't be any other gases in there, so hopefully it should be good. Alright, so back to whatever we're doing here. I'm still trying to decide, am I going to try to work on this more, or do I want to move it? I guess it's probably smarter to like work on this and get this working rather than trying to build a new thing. Maybe we can do both. Maybe we can do both, right? So first of all, let me remove some of this pipe so it's not in the way. And I think I want to move the thermal aqua tuner up closer here, and I want to use mesh tile instead of airflow tile. And I'll probably want to do that with additional floors of things as well. Probably want to... how's this gonna work? What we need to do is make steam. Right, so how do we make steam? Also, let me get rid of all these things. Okay, I've discovered this. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could pipe steam from the steam geyser into this room. Boy, how do I want to do this? Because we have a room of steam here. Not really excited about the idea of trying to get the steam out of there, though. We have to wait for... Well, it is dormant. I have to wait for this to, like, process. Pipe locked. Oh, that's a problem. Where's this coming from? That's that. Huh. What? Does this... Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere anyway. Pipe blocked. Okay, interesting. So that's going this way, and going up, and going over, and down, and right. So we have nowhere for that to go. And then... This is backfilling that, and that's okay. Right. So the issue here is that we have this excess liquid, right? So the steam turbines can't operate if they don't have anywhere for the excess water to go. Hold on, music's still a little loud. There you go, okay. What I need to do is I need to have another bridge here. Like right here. And then... Okay, I see. Right, because the issue is that we don't have anywhere to... Okay. We don't have anywhere to put the water. And it's unfortunate. How hot is the water that's in there? Kind of warm. Maybe we could have the overflow water just dump into here. Maybe... What we could do temporarily is we could actually build more airflow tile. Yeah, let me think about this. Let's see, actually, maybe like here and here. Cancel that. That would be accessible from here, so we don't... Yeah. So get some water here, and then we could fix the thermal aqua tuner, and so that we could make steam from the hot water, from the overflow, which we still need to fix the... We need to make it overflow here by adding a liquid bridge that's going to prioritize it continuing. And so if it backs up, we can break this and have this route out. Does it... I don't think it matters, right? Yeah, okay. And then, we want some insulated pipe. We have some insulated pipe over here. What is this? This is the return. Okay, so we don't need this here. And we will instead have a pipe going this way. Yeah. So then once this liquid bridge is built, separate the connection there and connect this to there, and then we'll dump that hot water into this area here, and we'll get the thermo aqua tuner fixed. We can enable auto repair. Okay, so I currently have this, so it should definitely be disabled. Alright, red signal. Because it's never going to detect a temperature below negative 283 Fahrenheit. So that should keep that disabled until we're ready to do something with it. And clearly, we can produce a lot of heat with this thermal aqua tuner where it is. So we'll get this cleaned up, get some water in here, we'll get that boiling. We should also look at some gas pumps here. And let's get a gas bridge here, and insulated gas pipe here, and high pressure gas vent. And so we're going to try to get rid of the polluted oxygen by just dumping it out into the in-between space. That's kind of my thought on this. Why is that flashing red? Is that significant in some way? Let's see here. Current load 0.73 kilowatts. Potential 3. Why is it flashing? Strained is yellow. Why is it strained? These circuits are close to consuming more power than the wires can support. Is it because of this? Oh, that shouldn't be... That shouldn't be a wire there. That should be a heavy watt. Should be fine. It's interesting. Potential load. I don't know where it's getting that from. I'm not sure if I believe that. Then it says it's overloaded. Wait, hold up. That shouldn't be a conductive wire. That should be a heavy watt wire. Sloppy. Okay. And we're working to build this stuff. Right, maybe I should let the game go. Let things happen for a little bit. The thought, so circling back to, okay, so we're continue working on this hot industrial brick. Maybe we'll build a second one down here with the geysers. In that vein, probably what we can do is we can start a digging operation. Although we don't have, it's interesting, we don't have idle dupes. We used to have a bunch of idle dupes just kicking around doing nothing. And now it seems like that's not the case. That's interesting. That sure. Just try to finish up all that. Maybe the issue is the reason we don't have a lot of idle dupes is there's some work and it takes dupes forever to get anywhere. Maybe we should address transportation, right? Maybe that would be a good thing to do. Like, they're not delivering things to places, they're not building stuff. Maybe it's just they're not, you know, capable of getting to all the places expeditiously. And how would we fix that? I mean, that's some plastic ladder, but there's always... How much plastic are we up to now? 10 tons. 10 tons of plastic is an amount. There's espresso machine. Okay, so there's a thing, transit tubes, and transit tube access. So this does need a fair amount of power, but that's a possibility. Or we could look at adding more plastic ladders. Might be an improvement. It would be cool if there was an overlay that showed like a heat map of like travel, like where dupes spend a lot of time traveling. But I don't think such a thing exists. It's a light overlay, exosuit overlay. What does this do? That just shows where the exosuit docks are. Okay. Conveyor overlay, radiation overlay, germ, decor, plumbing, ventilation, materials, temperature, power, oxygen. Okay. Vitals. We can't see anything helpful in here, can we? Like time spent and where they're spending it. Equipment, amenities, traits. Let's keep time going. No, okay. I'm tempted to like follow dupes, but I've done that on a couple of streams and it feels very jarring the way the camera kind of jerks around to follow them. I don't really care for it. Yeah, so let's just keep time going. I'm not going to add more work since the dupes aren't doing the work that's already there. You're idle. Yeah, we have 4 idle dupes. Why? You know, a thing I could do is I could bring dupes from here back to the main colony. I think the only problem with doing that is... where are they? Oh, they're there. Yeah, they're just idle, hanging out. Unfortunately, Stinky has a quality. I think... Oh, maybe not. I thought one of them had the flatulent trait. Ah, it's pay. I'm not really excited about adding random pockets of natural gas into the base. Anyway. I don't really know what I want to do with this planetoid. Both tubes here are idle though, so I guess we could... Right, so this got built. What kind of geyser is this, by the way? This is a natural gas geyser, okay. Good. B5 there, okay. Okay, so we can see a little bit... Hey, look, there's more beta hives. Lots of beta hives. All around. And lots of cold then, presumably. Alright, so we don't have a heat problem. We have potentially a cold problem. Although we're okay so far, I think. I think we can't get into that yet, but we could. Squeaky puffed, ethanol. We could do some more exploring. Is kind of what I was thinking over here, and for something for the dupes to do, to get a real sense of what the possibilities are here. Yeah, like up here. And then across. And that's bridgeable. Okay, so that would give us more vision over here. Should be good. And we got a cool slush geyser over there. One thing we should eventually do here is get like an actual spawn set up. And we'll want an actual source of renewable water for that. Maybe this is it. It is polluted water, but I don't think that matters. I mean, we could filter it. Okay. That Cuddle Pip is in an awkward position. And then carbon dioxide. What is this? Okay, we have a iron volcano, and I'm pretty sure we had a copper volcano. Maybe that was this one. Natural gas. Okay, was that the one I was just looking at? No, there was. Okay, there's at least two. There's a way to see that, right? Wait, if we go back to star map and we look at Smerilus. Cool salt slush, carbon dioxide, copper, water geyser, salt water, cool slush, iron, natural gas. Okay, so there's a water geyser somewhere. So that might be good for eventually doing things. Oh, and there's this. Duplicate motion sensor. Okay, that's locked. So interesting. Why would I not just build a sensor's tile range? So you need multiple dupes, huh? To do this the way they've laid out. You like one here, and then one here. Interesting. But why wouldn't you just, you know, overwrite it, reconstruct it? Anyway, let's take it over to there. There's slime over here, but no slime lungs, so that's good. I guess we need a ladder here or something to walk across. But yeah, so there we go. So we have a few different things for the dupes over here to do. Let's go back to the main colony and see if progress is being made. Looks like it, a little bit. And how is... Okay, this is still looking good. This is still looking good. Happy about that. Alright, so we're working on stuff being set up. Waiting for that lead to be delivered. Waiting for power. Let's see, pipes. Okay, so this is set up. So now we need to disconnect this here. And we connect that. Okay, and this stuff is disconnected. Oh yes, that's why we're seeing the off-gassing there. We deconstructed the pipes to add liquid going this way. So there's a little bit of liquid here on the surface, but that's fine. Damage over... Oh yeah, that's just... Oh, it's a gas pump? Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sort of. Or is it? Why? Well, I see. I think this maybe just started erupting, and so the pump is right because the geyser produces slightly more natural gas per second than the pump can pump, so it does accumulate, and it is warm. And I didn't have or didn't think to use gold amalgam when I built this first pump. So yeah, that's fine. If it breaks, then we'll fix it. Probably in that eventuality, I will set up a proper liquid lock here. Yeah, it's fine for now. I see. So we must have erupted recently, and it's going to erupt again. So it's quite hot here. But we're managing the heat. Yeah, vacuum there. And vacuum there. It looks like we are, in fact, the water level is decreasing instead of increasing. Because it used to be like here, and now it's down there. So I think another thing we can do. So what's the temperature look like here? It's chill than over here. So we have a bit of a temperature gradient here from like 90 Fahrenheit, 33 C over to 70, 21. I was thinking before I decided that I was going to have the excess liquid go this way. Speaking of which, where is this water going? Okay, so one thing I do need to do is build a bridge there. Because I don't want this to backflow, right? So I don't want any of the liquid here to go back and then that way, which eventually won't happen because I'll have this connected to a liquid vent. But I'm concerned if that gets disconnected, then this could decide to pump the other way. I think that's what we started to see, right? When I connected this before, the liquid started backing up. And I don't want to send polluted water to where the electrolyzers are. So yeah. Okay, so that's in place. So we should be able to disconnect that. And that will prevent backflow, which is good. Got a poke shell. Grub wormling. This is craftable. Alright. Excellent. So that should improve the power situation. Or not. What's the problem here? Why so upset? It says here, okay, so current load 1090 watts over 1,000. I mean, I guess I could do things, right? So I could set up a transformer somewhere here, and yeah, I could do that. It seems like the issue here is just that this is connected to, oh, I definitely don't want to have that. There we go. This will be fine for a minute until we build this wire. It's not like we're We'll be fine. I got room to accumulate some hydrogen. And that should make the circuit stop complaining. Yeah, just whiten it. Anyway, so now we have that bridge built, so we can connect that and not connect those. There we go. And then I think there's another spot over here we need to connect across the transformer. And that will bridge our 2 sets of heavy wall wire circuits, which will be good. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, I did this wrong. So let's let's extend this and remove this airflow tile. I need I ended up building the vent here, so I need a little bit more space to catch the liquid. And at some point, someone is going to deliver or fix the thing. Yeah, we have steel. Someone's eventually going to bring some steel over here and fix this. I'm probably not going to run the gas pump until we actually see steam in this room, until it's hot enough overall, because otherwise pumping out the polluted oxygen is not going to do anything, because we're just going to produce more until this room is full of steam, so that when the natural gas generators produce polluted water, it instantly turns to steam, leaving, I think, dirt behind. And the steam in the room will allow the thermal aqua tuner to actually be able to dump its heat, thus allowing this whole thing to work, which will be good. And keeping the steam steamy to allow the steam turbines to work. Alright. We should... How hot are these things? Warm? I guess... Okay, we should sweep now. Yeah. I mean, this stuff is warm, but not... Oh, it really is warm. That's a problem. It's a problem. Because that's going to go through, like, liquid locks, and then it's going to warm them up, and it's pretty risky. I guess this stuff is just going to live in here forever. Okay. Can't sweep that now. At some point, what I could do maybe is set up a place for the items to be dumped. Like turn off the sweep. Like turn these off so that they don't accept anything, and set up a infinite storage somewhere that I don't mind heating up to cool the stuff down. But I'm not gonna worry too much about losing out on some sandstone. Maybe we'll do some more stuff that needs that inside of the industrial brick. Alright, a blueprint. Shovel legs? Yes. Circuit overloaded. Whoopsie. That shouldn't have happened. Why are you overloaded? I feel like I've misunderstood something here. Do I... How do I fix this? I guess what I need to do is make a path up. I can't build a ladder over that, but I could build a ladder there and there. Or just here, for that matter. I don't need the airflow tile. That doesn't need to be there. I could let dupes go through here. And then would be able to then access this area. And then what I need to do is I think I just need to build a transformer. Or two. 1,000 watts. Maybe I should have built, maybe, you know, maybe I should just run heavy watt wire here. And here. And here. Currently unreachable, but it could be reachable. We just need to allow access through there. Yep, and we're getting more overload damage from this. Alright, dupes. Get to it. In fact, let's get that priority up. On, oh, you know what? Construction, digging, cleaning, construction, specifically. Okay, that should not have caused too many problems. Because we have, like, 3 kilograms, 4 kilograms out here. We actually have more oxygen out here than in there. Yeah, and our spawn is going to be a little bit broken until I get the rest of the heavy watt wire in. Should happen real soon now. So what's heat look like over here? It's kind of warm, but not too warm. 145, 60 C. These are still unreachable. We're gonna need more ladders. Can you not? Oh yeah, we're waiting for that ladder to be built. Okay. Once that ladder is built, I think these areas will be reachable again. Yes. Good. This too? Great. Alright, should be fixed soon. I keep on trying to like scroll the map further to the right because I like to have like what I'm looking at be centered on the screen, but that's not possible. I guess I can zoom in more. Yeah, we can see like stuff getting overloaded more and more. Oh, okay. Overload damage. Okay, so probably should have just used heavy watt wire for everything. Would have been easier. Sweep those things too while we're at it. That's iron sitting there. It's a little warm. Nope, never mind. Just keep that where it is. It lives there now. Okay, so how are we doing here? Thermal aqua tuner. Oh, I see. Conductive wire is overloaded? Huh. It's like I shouldn't have things that are directly connected to the heavy wire, huh? Okay. Connect to wire, deconstruct. That'll be fine for now. We can add some transformers and stuff later. Building broken too. Yeah, connect to wire. Connected wire. Okay, cool. Great. So we should be able to add a little bit of water to this situation. Just double checking that I didn't deconstruct or cue the deconstruction of the airflow tile, which I didn't. Alright, so plumbing. We connect that there. Oh yeah, we gotta wait for that pipe to be constructed. This is all in place. Yeah. Alright, so once this is built, we will start pumping first polluted water and then warm water into this little reservoir next to the thermo aqua tuner. In the meantime, how's the temp? 70, 60, 40. It's warming up. 77. What about right here? Right here, that polluted water is 82. Bad gas and hydrogen line, it says. Is that true? Yep. It is broken. Okay, so success. It detected that there was something in there that was not supposed to be there, and it paused the game, it stopped the thing. We win. Problem. Okay, so I think what I need to do then is build some pipe here, and I'll just put a gas vent here, and we're gonna disable the output of the gas pump right now until things are fixed. So yeah, we have oxygen in here again, unfortunately. So we'll purge out this line and then go from there. Circuit overloaded. Yeah, you are. That is reachable. Okay, so we'll eventually. There we go. Almost. All right, cool. So now, if we look at the power display, it's all heavy wall wire. Once this is replaced, we should be good. Right. So I think the trigger for this problem, obviously, the cause was inadequate design of the electrical system, but the trigger was connecting our power supply from over here with over here, allowing a lot more power that's being generated to like access this, thus overloading those side lines that were not up to handling the amount of current, the load. All right, so I think we're done in here. And I think I'm just going to close this off. We don't need to even lock it. Let me just disable going into there, and that should be good. And so we should eventually accumulate more hydrogen, and then I'll re-enable everything. We're waiting on this gas vent so that we can get the oxygen out of the pipe. And then what was he doing? Oh, hey, we have a bunch of water here. We should stop that. Okay, cool. Disconnect that, please. Was not paying attention to it. Fortunately, we are fine. We didn't overflow this into the petroleum, which would have been not good. So I think we're ready to get the aqua tuner again going. So what do we want to set this to? So I think I know that, right? Because we have another aqua tuner for the a similar polluted water line, and so it's if it's above 59 Fahrenheit. So I think I want to put that there as well, and so that is not going to do anything until the electrical is fixed. This is going to be, yeah. So we stopped. This is eventually going to stop. Okay, good. There we go. So now, yeah, we have more overload damage until the conductive wires are replaced with heavy watt. But what we should start to see is the water here heating up. Oh, we ran out of power? Oh, right, because the conductive wire was finally destroyed. Let's disable auto repair so we don't waste our time fixing that. Now we're just waiting for dupes to come over and build the heavy watt wire, and then this will be running again. Alright. Breathability? Nah. It's much better. Look how much more breathable area there is in the base now. Someday we'll get up to there. Maybe someday we can get rid of the excess hydrogen that accumulated here. That would be good. How is the germ situation? Okay, so there's still a little slime lung hanging out above here. But I think we didn't... Oh, no, there's a little bit. There's a little bit. Let's look at gas overlay. So yeah, there are a couple of pockets of polluted oxygen in here that are harboring slime lung. Maybe we should put down a deodorizer. Was that under oxygen? Yeah. Put a deodorizer here, and then F3. Oh, right, no. F2, 3. Wire. There's no wires running over here. That's interesting. Oh, our electrical situation is a mess. It's fine. These aren't all active at the same time, so it doesn't matter. Run this up here. Totally fine. No problem at all. Yeah. So this is operating again. We have a good amount of hydrogen. I wanna see this accumulate a little bit more. Probably just until all the electrolyzers stop. Oh wait, that's not gonna happen. Hold on, stand by. No, I think we should be able to run this again. Let's connect up the pipe here. Did we get rid of the no, we didn't. Why not? Oh, because there's a bridge here. Let's go ahead and disconnect that. Yeah, I know. Let's get rid of all of the oxygen that's in there. Yeah, I know. Okay. Trying to get rid of all the... Yeah, thank you. The automated notifier is great. Real good. Okay, I don't need you to pause and zoom. Okay. Just trying to get rid of this oxygen here. Yeah. Okay, good. So there's a little bit of oxygen left in here, which is going to come out right about now, and then we're done pumping. And we can connect these back up and these back up, and we should be good. Now we're storing hydrogen again. I'm going to turn the pause and zoom back on so don't miss a notification. And if you look at gas overlay again, only hydrogen here, only hydrogen here. Everything is working again. Everything's wonderful. Yeah, and sure, we dumped some extra gas up here, but whatever. We'll sort it out at some point. This is not overflowed. How are we doing here? Still waiting on... Oh, iron ore. Okay, so let's not build the heavy watt wire out of iron ore. We don't have that, so gold amalgam. Okay. Alright, so again, the objective right now around this is making steam. And then once we have a steamy environment in here, we can pump out this polluted oxygen and things will be great. Other thing happening is we have a rocket. Now, I've never built a rocket before. Okay, clear launch path. Buildings. So probably the ladders are a problem, I'm gonna guess. We might even be able to reach that from over there. We'll see. Or should we have had the ladder? I don't know. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, so the rocket, my first ever rocket, is here. And I guess we could pump up some CO2. Let's disconnect this line. And so now we have a line here that we could pump CO2 up if we so desire. How are we doing on our CO2 reserve? We could pump a little bit. Let's go this way and disconnect this route. Oops, we pumped some oxygen. Power problems, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna send up a little bit to see how that all works. I'm gonna give the base some more time. I'm assuming we're not at max pressure at our gas vents to get oxygen back into the base, so let those go for a bit. Oh yeah, so we do have space here to expand this vertical area. Do I want to take advantage of that? Maybe. Like so. Leaving us room for maybe doing the transit tubes. I don't know. Yes, this is doing its thing. We got some idle dupes again. You're really happy. Is this running now? It is. Cool. Because it's cooling. And it's heating its environment. So that water there should be warming up. Also, we finished research. That's good. For something I don't care about. Not as good. But I'm just going to keep on knocking out all the research things we can do. There we go. And eventually we should start seeing steam made. I want to go ahead and kind of start working on where I want to eventually have the thermal aqua tuner, which is going to be like here, I think. Get some mesh tiles there. I don't think that's in the way of anything, and that will be, we'll be able to do that. So let's look at heat. So the thermal aqua tuner, so the thing we had happen before is I was not paying attention to what it was doing, and it overheated. At least now we have something that will fully allow the temperature to be pulled out of it, and then start making steam. Yeah, ADC, it's going up. It's great. I could have sworn I said to make this out of gold amalgam. Oh well. So eventually, thermal aqua tuner is going to live there. Out of the way. And we're eventually going to see steam start to form in here. Instead of water and vacuum and polluted oxygen. And that will be very exciting. 85C, 86, 87. Oh, I think we chilled the polluted water enough for now. So that's going to be... Well, eventually... So effectively what we're doing is we're cooling this area here. Since we don't have the steam turbines going, we're just cooling this area, but this will eventually warm up again. And that will allow... Oh, there. It's already going. Good. So maybe, if we're lucky, there will be enough heat we can pull out of the area above to make some steam to allow this to work. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just glad that we didn't overflow this area and get water in our petroleum. That would have been awkward. Okay. So, other things that we could do that would make more heat. Well, these are going and making heat. And there's a lot of liquid down here to absorb said heat. Right, so like the water down here is at 81 and 79. So it's warming up too, but the aqua tuner is doing a better job. We could move some other things in here. I don't really know. I mean, ultimately what we want to do is we're going to take this kind of janky setup for the metal refinery and like the kiln. Oh, so does the kiln put out heat? I mean, surely it does, right? You know what we could do? Let's put some kilns in here as well, and maybe not even in a sensical place. Well, okay, well, that's awkward. Let's get rid of some ladders, and then we'll put a kiln or two. Oh no, we should be able to. Yeah, there you go. Kiln there, and we can do some other things that'll produce heat in here, and that'll be good. I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this kiln. Okay. So we still don't have idle dupes. Maybe we should do more things to improve travel time. What could we do? Well, we could put a transit tube. Where are dupes going? Here's a question for you. Where are dupes going? They're definitely going out of the base. Like, where's this dupe going down here? Are they gonna? They're harvesting things, collecting things. And up and over and okay, maybe I see. Maybe we should put some tiles here, and then we can get rid of these ladders. Because right now, dupes, if they want to go into any of these doors, they have to deal with these ladders. And rather than having to replace these with plastic ladders, if I just put tiles here, then I get rid of the ladders completely. Let's also get some plastic ladders here. And I guess I could put ladders here too. And then here. And let's see. Here apparently, and okay, that's a start. Maybe here apparently, and there and there. Okay, that's something. All right, how are we doing? Oh, a little bit of cooling, so a little bit of heating. Oh, I saw 87, 88, 89, 90. Getting there. Soon we will have steam. Yeah, critter starvation is normal. Ooh, new principle. What do we got? Let's see. So decorating, researching, cooking, animal lover, interior decorator. Okay, so that's like 6, 9, and overjoyed response, super productive. Decreased science cancels out the more than cancels out researching. Never mind. Buff. So that's a total of 7 strength and 4 husbandry, but can't do cooking or agriculture. And super productive. Or nope. Operating interest, but also a Luddite. Okay. Maybe I'll take May. We got room for May. There I go. I took a dupe. Here we go, May. You can have this bed. Let's see. Actually, let's look at the schedules, because what I've been trying to do is make it so that each floor has dupes on a certain schedule. So we have 6 and 6 and 5. So I guess May, you're joining this third schedule. There you go, May. And that means you're gonna get this bed right here. And I guess we can finish this last room on this row. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. Cancel. And get those tiles in. Wait. Okay. So all of the rooms have tiles in the middle. This one is different. Okay. Well, whatever. It's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. Oh, look, we have all this space. I guess the thing to do is to move the doors over and other things. And we'll clear out this corridor to have transit tubes at some point. Do we need to go through here anymore? Nah. This is where our airlock used to be. And our, like, Atmos suit dock and all that stuff. But it's not there anymore, so I'm just gonna close all that out. Yeah. Deconstruct that. Grab the gas pipe. Move that over. I guess we can also have this gas pipe come over here. Let's add a gas vent for it. Or actually, let's put the gas vent on the other side so it's not in the room. And maybe I'll just have a couple there. There we go. Spread that oxygen around. Alright, so yeah, we could deliver some more Atmos suits. I guess I hadn't done that after I added a couple of additional slots over here. Oh, I've never rummaged through these, apparently. Still have not dealt with the Sporkid and the Amber Fossil and all that stuff. I've kind of... I might look at that a little bit, but the main thing... So, on the progression side of things, the thing I was aiming towards doing was the monument. But then I needed more data analysis research, which is why we now have a rocket. Did we get any gas up here? How can we tell? So, is it under properties? Like, we send some carbon dioxide up here. There we go. We have 1,600 grams. So, okay. But we need 16 kilograms per tile. Fuel remaining 2,000 grams. Okay, so we need a lot of carbon dioxide. So we'll get to that eventually. I do have carbon dioxide storage here that we could potentially use if we were in a rush to, because I have like 382 kilograms per tile of carbon dioxide in here. But I don't know if there's enough time today to well, we could. Let's okay, let's do this. How are we gonna get the carbon dioxide over there? I guess I run a parallel line. Hold on. What's the temperature of that carbon dioxide? Actually, it's not that hot. It's like base temperature. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna take a gas pipe here. I'm gonna run a parallel course of gas pipes over here to basically return the carbon dioxide. But not really return, rather, how's this gonna work? I guess I will go over and over, and down and over, and gas bridge this way, and I can't do that. I can do it there. There we go. And so then we can pump some of the carbon dioxide that we've stored. Let's do that as well. Pump some of the carbon dioxide that I've stored and put it in the rocket, and we can launch rockets. It seems like a lot of rockets with the amount that we've already stored. And wrong thing. Gas pipe. There we go. All right, so then I'll be able to disconnect. I can do that right now, actually. Disconnect this, and then once this pipe is built, I can connect it up, get it connected at the other end. The pump will start running, and we'll send up carbon dioxide up to the rocket until it's full. All right, so that will manage itself. Tubes will do their thing. How are we doing on temperature over here? So this water, 82. So it's cooling down. The heat is spreading out as it does. Oh, we did get the kiln going. Let's make a bunch of refined carbon for later, and we can make some ceramic too. You have lots of tons of inputs. What is ceramic for? Ooh, ceramic to magma. Application sand into... oh, ceramic can be crushed into sand. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So if you had clay, you could make sand. Produce by kiln, sure. But you can make things out of ceramic, right? It might be handy to have some ceramic kicking around, and this will help us heat up the box. Because I think we're still just fluid oxygen, no steam yet. We are really chilling this area, as it turns out. There we go. Thermal aqua tuner is running again. 90, 91 briefly. We just need to hit 100. I saw 93. Oh, it stopped. Of course it did. I really hope we can make some steam before the end of the stream today. Hopefully the dupes will be able to... Let's see. Let's check that all this stuff is reachable. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully the dupes will be able to... Oh, wait. No, the dupes can get in there. We haven't blocked this off. So I think... Yeah. Yeah, the dupes we'll be able to build all that piping. So we should be able to get the rocket maybe launched today. And we'll have to figure out who we're going to send. Who should we send in the rocket? Maybe we can get another printable, and there will be a pilot. A starry-eyed pilot. What are the odds? Speaking of the rocket, though, we can... The nose cone has a interior. Hey, look, it's a rocket. This is the first time I've actually opened this UI in Oxygen Not Included. Although I've seen many others do this on streams and YouTube videos. So what do we put in our rocket? Currently we have vacuum. It's probably not great. We should probably pump... How do I get out of this view? Oh, there we go. Probably pump some oxygen into it. Might be an idea. We might just, like, for this first rocket, go up and then come back down. Rather than do anything with it. We probably need to run another gas line. Let's see here. I think maybe gas. Let's see here. I can run that parallel up to here. What am I making this out of? Sandstone? I guess that's fine. Igneous I have way more of. But there's probably a lot of sandstone around here. It's fine. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, sure. I think what I want to do here. Actually, let's back up a little bit. Let's go here and then gas bridge over. Oh, that is the wrong key. O, not P. There we go. And then gas pipe. And then we're going to continue this way and then up to here. I'll just build some pipe over to here and to there. Good. And I want to build some tile. I guess insulated tile. Here and here and here. Yep. That'll be good. I don't care about the rest of the stuff. I think I don't know that I necessarily want to let that gas out, but you know, it doesn't matter. This is all area that are the dupes are in Atmos suits in, so it's all good. All right, so now the dupes have a ton of stuff to do to be able to get us to launch. Maybe this first rocket launch will just launch up and we'll, I don't know, do something. Can we actually, excuse me, can we actually build anything in here? So what do we need to get research in space? Is it under stations? Orbital data collection lab? Is it this? Duplicate operation required. A duplicate must be present. Duplicate operation creates databanks consumed at a virtual planetarium to unlock new technologies. Consumes plastic and power. So the our rocket doesn't produce power though, right? So I think this first rocket is just going to be like a demonstration flight. We still gotta like remove these ladders and stuff too. Dupes can get here, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna take some time. So let's just let time pass, and maybe that'll happen. Spam is doing its thing. Yeah. Still no steam here yet. But we are... Oh, yeah, it's cooled down a little bit. Heat is spread out. Oh, I see. So there's a layer of water. A very thin layer of water. Maybe? Oh, right. How about liquid? There we go. So technically there's water here. That is 86 degrees, 90. So this is probably going to hit 100. Probably what's going to happen is that it's going to turn to steam and then immediately condense back down. Because it's warm in here, but it's not universally that warm. But eventually, we will get there. I'm waiting for materials. All right. Yeah, I wish that if I had to do it over again. Oh, we have a bunch of idle dupes. Why? There's so much for them to do. Why are they not doing? What are you doing? You're storing materials. You are, yeah, you're picking up, okay. Cool. So. I guess we do need a dupe to harvest. I'm guessing the auto sweeper can't harvest. It's not an auto harvester. What are things that we could have the auto sweeper doing though? If anything. What are things that could be automated right now that dupes are busying themselves doing that they don't need to be? Is a question. Also, we should probably put an airflow tile here and here. And here, and oh, we got mesh tiles there. That's fine. We should have a plastic ladder there. And here. Oh yeah, so that's a thing that it's a long ways to get back up to the rocket, isn't it? So yeah, tubes, do more work. Do more work to do the thing. To make it more efficient to do the other work. Well, oh, someone's sick. Food poisoning. Okay, not the end of the world. All right, we're running again. If we could just hit 100C, I would really like to see that. Nope. Not yet. Kiln is waiting for materials. Interesting. Are we, oh no, okay. Power's going back up and down. Interesting. I was just thinking that, you know, we have these natural gas generators just kind of running, eating natural gas. But it's fine. It seems like we're kind of steady on power consumption versus production. Otherwise, I might want to hook this up to a battery and be like, okay, if the battery is X full, like X percentage full, don't bother running. We do have a lot of natural gas, I'm assuming. Let's see, go back to gas. So we are 600 kilograms of natural gas per tile in our infinite storage. All right, lead suits, cool. Is there anything else for us to research? Red bolt containment, and I guess that's it. Last thing on this tier that we can research. All right. Well, what are we? I guess if I really want more heat. Okay, well, we have the kiln going. It's producing heat, so that's good. I mean, it doesn't really look like it. It's kind of oscillating back and forth, but I assume that's because the water is conducting heat away. But real soon, we should have steam. I could put in the metal refinery. Where's that under it? It's probably under refinement. That's the one. Just clicking through things to make the little exclamations go away. We could put let's see here. Metal refinery. It produces significant heat, outputs liquid piped into it. Would we just loop this into the same coolant loop that the steam engines are returning? Or do we have a different material? So let's look at this really quick. Power intake, output. Okay. Overheat temperature, heat. I mean, potentially we just have the metal refinery. Right, because it dumps the heat back into the liquid that's running through it, right? I guess that would solve the problem of this being too cool. How much does the refinery increase the temperature of the liquid? I mean, it's got to be fine, right? Because we have like 70, 80 degree water coming in. It can't be like that is like 27C. It can't be enough to bring it to 100C. So it's probably fine. Let's see here. If I were to it's a metal refinery and I were to position it like at this level, these ladders are in the way. I think this is the level I would want to have it, so I'd probably just put it over here, which means I need to get rid of those ladders, and we're going to add some we're going to use gold amalgam, put down some mesh tile, and I think I will just put more mesh tile over here at this level, rather than having the... No. I think what I'll do is I will keep ladders here. I'll get rid of these ladders, and at some point, if I need to build something over here, I can build it out of mesh tile. And then I'm planning on putting a metal refinery here. Let's look at how we want to run the power is at the bottom slot, so I'm going to run a heavy watt wire across to, I don't know, here. Should be good. Also gold amalgam, good. And yeah, and then we need liquid coming in. I think this might be a good time to look at like rerunning where the thermal aqua tuner is, or we can at least like look at what that looks like. So let's how do I want to do this? Where does the let's keep it paused. Refinery. I can't tell where the liquid input goes. Autosave. Let me go look at the other one. Figure out where the liquid input is. So power is here. It's up and one to the left. And then output is to the right of the power. Where are we? Here we are. And again, I pause. So liquid input would be there. So what we want is here. We can just go like this to here. And the output would be here. And we'd route this right now to like right there. Right? So then we would reroute the output from the steam turbines to go over and then down and then this way, and go into the metal refinery and then come back and then loop into the thermal aqua tuner instead of it coming down this way, and then loop through and do that. And that will give us more heat to dump into this area, which would be good. I mean, once dupes get around to building all of this stuff. Now this is a bit more familiar with how I see other people play, where they're giving the dupes plenty of stuff to do like this. I guess that comes with having an idea of what I actually want to do. Finally, for a little bit. So, definitely not allergies. Adorable. Sure. I think I'll just take the shine nymph eggs for now. I'm not trying to grow that fast. We are growing that fast. We're gonna hit a billion calories soon. That is 1,000,000 kilocalories. Real soon now. It's gonna be good. But the spawn continues to operate. Very happy that seems to be working now. And then I only had to modify it once. I didn't have to move the electrolyzers or anything. That's fine like that, it seems. So the question in my mind, because I don't really have like intuition exactly of like why this works exactly like this. I mean, I understand like this is detecting pressure and the constraints, like gas has to flow through where the gas pump is to be able to get down here because of the airlocks and stuff. Right, so it just so happens that with this set to turn on at above 250 grams, it all works out. But I wonder, would it work if I had the gas pump one lower? Or does it need to be one above? And this gap is here. Do we like need this this bump in the middle, or could that have been lower? I guess I could try other things. Going into like dev mode, like in a sandbox world. I did that. I guess it's been like a month and a half, 2 months. You know, verifying certain things were going to work with the iron volcano, but I don't have quite as much time as I would like to dedicate to this game versus all the other things. That's just how it goes. Are we? Still no steam. Let's see. If I look at this, this is not a helpful view. But if I look at gas, and then I look at liquid. Alright, so how hot? 77, 77. So it's. I think the heat is spread out and kind of conducted away a bit. I'm hoping we can get that metal refinery going. Let's produce some more steel. It's not like we are going to ever be like, oh, we have too much steel. Let's also see, how are we doing on building these pipes? Good, almost there on this end. What about over here? Let's see here. Let's see ventilation. Maybe a little easier. Okay, so it looks like most of this is set up except for this little bit right here. It's kind of surprising that that's reachable. I guess dupes can go over and up eventually. Okay. Alright, and then what else were we building? Obviously a lot of ladders to try to make things a little bit faster. We still have 4,000 kilograms of plastic. Right, so we still don't have the pipes in place to pipe up oxygen to the rocket. That may be what keeps us from, well, any dupe that goes up there is going to be in an Atmos suit anyway. Potentially we could launch them with the nose cone just having a vacuum. If we're just going to launch them and bring them back just to do it, that could be okay. So what's this about a destination? Change destination. So the destination would just be here. Okay. And then we need to clear the launch path, we need to fuel it, we need to board the pilot. Okay, cool. I don't know when dupes are going to get around to removing these ladders. Maybe someday? These are reachable, right? Okay. At some point, dupes will get there. Yeah, long commutes. Oh, here we go. So, daily report. Travel time, 37%. Stinky's had a lot of travel time. And we can see kind of percentages there. Storing this, storing that. Okay, we have some Pacu filet, which is nice. Nisbet spent a lot of time construction supply. That makes sense, and I don't think there's anything that we can do about that. Marie, find safe area, stored barbecue, cook supply. Shouldn't be. I don't know. Harold's idol. Oh, never mind. So there seems to be a lot of like carrying things around, supplying things, lots of things for the dupes to do that are not building the things I want them to build. Maybe this is a you should take more dupes situation. Although the other thing that we could do is that we have some newer dupes that will probably have not been assigning skill points to. You have so much morale. You have 6 skill points. You should be doing things. He really likes carrying. We don't have a doctor, but we could have a doctor. You'd have more construction. There we go. I do want 1, 2, 3. We could do that. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. More dupes with exosuit wearing is really good. Yeah. So do all of the dupes have exosuit wearing now? You don't. You could have it. There you go. You could be digging too. Alright, cool. Been slacking on assigning points. There you go. May is the new one. What are we having May do? There you go, researcher. Could be helpful later. Let's see, can we get you to here? Yes. And have some construction. So maybe that's the problem. We're taking on these dupes, but we're not giving them useful skills to actually do things. Whoops. There you go, there you go. And then Meep. You could be doing super duper hard digging and hazmat digging for things. What does that do? Corium mining? Okay. And then Nisbet. Okay. Auto. Sure. Quinn. Obviously, we have a lot of spare skill points that I could be using, but I don't care. Stinky. We probably want to give you exosuit wearing. Actually, I may regret that, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Alright, dupes are excited about those changes. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream soon, unfortunately. But some good progress. It'd be really cool. You know, let's I see we have a spot now to put down the metal refinery. Let's get that down right there. Are we making that out of sandstone? Okay. That's fine. Alright, how is this looking? Temperature-wise, it's all pretty warm. 75°C, 61, 60, 59. So there's a bit of variation, but things are warming up. The natural gas coming in is above 100°C. And then, okay, the polluted water here is 85°C. 83. Yep. Alright. Alright, there we go. Here we go again. See, as the overall ambient temperature goes up, it gives us good a starting point for the thermo aqua tuner to get a little bit closer to that 100°C. Come on, we just need some sandstone over here. We got a couple of idle dupes, but it's fine. Breathability is looking better. So let's see here. If we go over here and look at this. Yeah, so we got some lighter blue here and up here now. I guess we could also look at clearing out some more of the building in this column. There we go. Getting us closer to having a 3-wide corridor for, are they called transit tubes? Transit tubes, yes. I got it right. Alrighty. We should really sweep this up. Don't need that mess in there. The other thing we should do is build more mess tables. We may have to build another mess if we start adding too many more dupes. Let's see, are there any that are unassigned right now? I guess they would be darker, I think, if they were unassigned. Like that one is. Give that to me. And I think that's everyone has a table. Great. Alright, let's check in over here. Alright, so this is built. It's awaiting coolant. We're also awaiting the finishing of these pipes. Alright, so real soon now, and then we can get this going. Let's go ahead and plan on making more steel. Let's make 20 batches of steel. We got lots of lime and refined carbon to go. So it's just a matter of getting the pipes in place and getting the liquid for the coolant. We got another principal. Let's see who we got, or what we got. So we got some ice. Kitchen menace, unconstructive doctoring. I don't think I want glow stick. Researching. It's not worth the hassle. Just reject all. Yeah. Alright, so that is all the pipes, all of the conductive or the heavy watt wire. So now what we need to do is connect this. Connect this, disconnect, how do we want to do this? I guess we disconnect here to allow this liquid to also flow that way. And once this is empty, disconnect that. And so now we will have our coolant of a sort flow in there. So that, now the problem we have is now we have a more extended pipe, and we don't have enough coolant in there. What we need is we need more polluted water, which means we need a pipe to bring more polluted water over there, which we don't have, but we could have. Okay, so oops, cancel. That's not really reachable by dupes anyway, so let's go... here we go. Let's go this way. Let's do a bridge over. And then another bridge over into there. Just have all of the spaghetti. Yeah, that should be good. And that one is connected to where we have polluted water. Yes, good. And then down into there and into there. Okay, so this is gonna start doing its thing. We have some research done. I think that's all the research we can do right now until we do our rocket launches with the stuff set up to make databanks. So for now, I guess that's it for research. Seems like it. Okay, so some dupes will have some free time to do other stuff. Food has decayed. Oh yeah, so some stuff rotted over at the other planetoid. Waiting coolant. So the coolant we had filled the, oh, didn't fill it, but went into there. So okay, so we really need more liquid over here to be able to do this. But hey, we have some extra dupes over here to do work now that we're not doing any more research. Let's actually prioritize the pipes. Would actually like to see this done. Okay, we got a couple of poke shells over here. Fortunately not defensive or whatever the modifier is they get when there are young or whatever, however that works. Alright, just a couple more turns. I want to see, well, who's idle? Oh, over here? Okay, so that must mean that we're done digging. Oh, hey, look, there's a cool salt slush geyser over here. And yeah, we're about limited on, I mean, I guess we could dig through the cold biome. I want the dupes to not have to deal with the betas though. So we could probably take this way. I don't know why I'm paused. Trying to get stuff done here. Let's go down there. Alright. Back to Halcini. So we just need more coolant over here for our coolant loop. Which I think is going to happen real soon now. Someone should be running in to do the inside. Let's look at this overlay here. Alright, so that's all hooked up. That's hooked up. And an autosave. Okay. Alright. Let's see. So that liquid is coming over. That should be fine. So we're just gonna get this loop filled up with polluted water. It's all polluted water, right? Just different size packets? Yes. Alright. So, assuming this works right, we're gonna get some quite a bit hotter liquid coming out of the other end. There we go. Okay, more lime and refined carbon delivered over here. There we go, and we're operating. There we go, and so now we have 75 degrees C coolant coming out the other side. That's great. And so I basically want to watch this loop until we filled it, and then I'll stop the input. So now, yeah, radiation, whatever. Alright, so like coming in, it's 76C. Coming out, it's 62C. So it is cooling it. And it will cool it some more. And eventually, we will... I think be full. Yeah. Did I mess this up? Output pipe full. Okay. So, I think that means I need a bridge here. Let's get that bridge done ASAP. I was thinking having the bridge here would be sufficient, but I think because the aqua tuner is active, we're not actually using the bridge, and so maybe that's why it got stuck. In the meantime, while we're looking at this, yeah, so we are warmer. That's good. Get that built. There we go. And then if we look at this overlay, it's still wedged. If I disconnect that, no. Okay. Deconstruct that. Is there a way to... Okay, I guess what we have to do is we need to deconstruct a pipe, and then we'll build a new pipe, and that will leave a space. I guess that's what we have to do. Please prioritize doing that. Is this is self-emitting heat? Nah, it's not that warm. I think all the heat goes into the coolant. Alright, so back to this overlay. Let's build a new pipe. Let's prioritize building that pipe. Okay. Nope, that's no good. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's have a place to export the liquid. Priority 9. I really want to see steam today in this. That would be a good sign of success. I wonder, did any of the stuff up here? No, we're still waiting on these ladders to be deconstructed. It's not blocked, just have not gotten around to doing it, unfortunately. What about the pipes? Again, pausing. It looks like all this is connected, so we could probably get some oxygen up to the up to here. Although I think I said I was not going to do that, so let's not send oxygen up there quite yet. Did we get carbon dioxide up here? Well, we have a pipe, I think. Oh, I think I just didn't connect this. Oh, and this has no power. Right. Okay. Ventilation overlay. Okay, so that is there, and that can send carbon dioxide out of our storage and on, and it has a place to, well, it could have a place to go. If I connect this, there we go. That's going to send that carbon dioxide up to the rocket. That's great. Okay. Gold vent? Liquid vent, rather? You're getting that golden... I mean, it is a gold vent, isn't it? It's, if it's made out of gold amalgam. Okay, well that's going to happen, and we're going to send some carbon dioxide eventually over there. So, that's fine. I suspect that... Let's see here. So how much carbon dioxide can the tank hold? Properties of carbon dioxide engine. No idea. Properties? Nope, don't know. I guess we'll find out. I suspect, though, that by the time, like, the pipe is going to hold as, I mean, you would think, right? Well, anyway, the pipe, by the time we get the carbon dioxide up here, the amount of carbon dioxide in the pipe will be enough to fill the tank. But I really don't know. It's just a hunch. Alright, so we did drain this loop a little bit. So can we disconnect this? Okay, so now we have a gap. Let's add some more liquid to about there. And then disconnect that. Okay, so far so good. Sure. How is temperature? Empty pipe, it says. Interesting. Yeah. That's a problem. Don't like that. Okay. Let's... Can we... Nope, we can't. We can't do that either. Let's do this. Oh, I just want some more liquid in the loop, right? I want to keep it going. I do want to leave... There's probably something I'm doing wrong here in terms of the setup of this loop with the metal refinery in the middle of it. I'm just not sure. Okay. So... Alright, now we have some... Yeah. So the other thing I'm concerned about here is... Okay, so I think we need to stop sending liquid in here for right now because we are going to soon hit 100°C in the coolant, and that is going to cause a problem for us. Let's also add some liquid in here and then disconnect that. There we go. Alright, so now we have some hot liquid that we can look, there's steam. If we look at the gas overlay, there we go, steam. We did it. Barely. Alright, because we had some very, well, we did have some very hot liquid in this pipe. And now, yeah. Alright. Great. A job sort of almost kind of done. Now what we need to do to continue this is get more liquid in here, right? And make more steam. Get this hotter. Keep it consistently above 100°C. There we go. Bam. And now it's gonna rain. Beautiful. What a thing. On the plus side, that's like steam is warm, but the water condensing is also probably pretty hot, and so that's going to start warming up the liquid down here as well. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't have used insulated gas pipe. Anyway, doesn't matter. $80°C there. This polluted water here is 86, 85. So we're just gonna kind of build up heat in here now that we have something that's more effective at conducting heat. And eventually the steam turbines will start working. Eventually. I am concerned about this liquid getting here, though. It's fine for a little bit, but it'll be fine as long as we can get this hotter. Speaking of which, so why is this not? Oh, I see. We okay. So let's get this connected again and drain off some liquid. There we go. And basically, I want to run this until we've emptied out the extra water from the metal refinery. So there needs to be some kind of buffer in this coolant loop so that the excess fluid that builds up in the metal refinery has somewhere to go so that it doesn't clog the system. There we go, done with that. I'm just not sure what that looks like yet. Clearly I need to watch more videos. Alright, you're doing a thing. Okay. Eventually that's going to stop because it doesn't have anywhere. Yeah, output pipe full. In the meantime, we're producing more and more heat. It's really good. Real good. Alright, and now we have kind of a bubble of steam in here. At some point, I do want to get rid of the polluted oxygen. The issue is if I do that right now, we're going to kind of leach heat out of the block. Oh, overheat damage. What happened here? Oh, there's sand. Oh, we busted the pipes. So, okay. So let's say if it's below a really low number, so that should turn it off. There we go. Overheat damage. What's overheating? Everything. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hot. So I think the coolant pipes. No, where did the sand come from? Is that from the polluted oxygen? No, from the polluted water. No, because that should be dirt. So where did the sand come from? I'm not really sure I get that. But we are, what's overheating here? Is it this? Yeah. Okay. It is coming down to temperature. As long as it gets down below 3... Yeah, it's going to be there. Okay, good. So, we produced a lot of heat. The behavior of the seam is pretty interesting. What's the temperature of this liquid down here? 87, 84. Okay, so one more principle. Interesting. Agriculture, cuisine, excavation, construction, night owl. Not worth the hassle. I guess I'll take the mallow seed. I don't think we have any on this planetoid. And yeah, I think. Well, let's take a peek at the rocket. Unreachable module, unreachable storage. What does that mean? What does it mean? Duplicates cannot reach this rocket module? Oh, really? Something like that. I don't know. I guess. Let's see here. So we have 100 kilograms of carbon dioxide in here. Now, what does that mean for us? Can't reach the storage unit. Interesting. Let's look at the rocket as a whole. Not ready for launch. Pilot boarded. Clear launch path. So we've not had... the dupes have not been able to get up here to... well, they've been able to. They just have not gotten up here to remove these ladders that are apparently blocking the rocket. Or does this just mean... Hold on. Or is this just a... we need a dupe to come up here and open the doors. Is that what that's referring to? Also, are we venting? Oh no. I think we're venting some of that CO2. Okay. Also, it looks like we're just full. So, I think it's time to turn off the pipe. Sending CO2 out. There we go. How much CO2 did we leave in here? Still 338 kilograms per tile. Which is a good amount, I guess. Alright, so we made some progress today on the rocket. I'm not gonna leave this pending dupe action. I can't continue the stream much more than this, so we're gonna leave this here. Maybe next time we can just have dupes open the bunker doors, and that will allow the rocket out. Maybe these ladders here. Unreachable build. Why? Oh, that might be why. Whoops. Well, because that's reachable. Okay. So apparently the path has been blocked for this whole time. I don't know. Alright, so next time we'll attend to that. And at some point we could probably decommission the old spawn. Other things to do, we could probably take some more dupes on now. We can continue working on getting this thing to be very steamy and doing more things. We could have more natural gas generators or other stuff and get these steam turbines going. Maybe add another one over here. Maybe if we get more dupe labor, we could work on another industrial brick. We could work on I don't know, but it's nice to see that the spawn is working over here. So get that sorted out finally. This is coming along. Rockets. My very first rocket is almost ready to go. So all in all, a pretty productive session. So I'm gonna save this here. Don't want to lose any of that. And that's gonna be it for today. So thank you so much for watching. Whether you were here earlier in the stream or you're watching this later on YouTube. Thanks so much. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.